speaking of nature is scary, there was one time Max and I went hiking like out here in New Jersey, and we were driving down from like where we were coming from. All of a sudden we just see a hawk fly down, swoop down in front of the car as we were driving, and then come up with a tiny little garter snake. I'm like, I was like, nature, you scary. I was just like, the baby.
You're like,
I saw a bunch of garter snakes during the hike and they just slither away when they see people. They're like, yeah, I'm not fucking dealing with this.
yeah.
And then the hawk's just like,
no, you ain't, bitch. And you're like, no. You're like,
but they're just okay. I guess you gotta eat.
You know, Jeepers Creepers?
Yeah.
That's what I thought of.
Oh,
like the creeper.
Mm-hmm.
And then he's like, there's something that I want from you. And then he just comes and then he picks you up.
And then you're just flying away. Yeah. Emeroy and I encountered a hawk. Like, what was it? 2018? Mm-hmm. Yeah, it was like in October 2017. We were just like hiking, and like we got to this one spot that like where I normally take a break, and I just look over. I'm like, that's a bird.
Do you see it? Do you see it?
Yeah, I see it.
Hi.
I'm like just like chilling there. I'm like, that looks like a hawk.
Like,
so we went around instead of like going through the thing, we went around, and I'm just like, what is that? What are you? Hello? Are you gonna attack us? And then it just kind of flew away. I wasn't sure if it was a hawk or not. And then it flew away, and then I saw its silhouette and I saw like the curve of the beak. I'm like, it's a hawk. That's how I know what a hawk is, from like afar.
I'm gonna get you.
Like,
oh no.
I'm like, should we go? I'm like, but Bernie,
is it
it's like, are you injured? Are you nesting?
Are you okay?
Are you okay? Nesting? If you're nesting, we should leave you alone.
Yeah, you'd probably be like, don't touch my babies.
Those are my babies. It was just chilling there, and it looked at us. I was like, we gotta go. Hawk was the least of my worries because I got chased by a bee.
Oh,
I'm allergic.
No.
And I'm allergic. He was like recording a freestyle, and then I'm just like standing there, and because I was wearing a hat and it had like floral prints on it. I was just like standing there, and then I'm just watching, simping, and I'm just like, I gotta go.
You're like, oh no.
I was like, oh no. I just ran down, like just left him there.
You're like, I'm sorry, like I'll apologize later. My life is on the line.
I was like, I'm trying not to die.
Yeah.
Love you. See you down there.
All right. Speaking of bees, bee movie.
Oh no, bee movie. My family and I had like stars or whatever, like that came with our cable.
Stars.
Yeah, that came with like our cable subscription, and you know, when you're new, they give you all the freebies to like reel you in, and when it's gone, you're like, oh, but I want my HBO.
Yeah.
So we didn't. We were just like, fuck you. So like while we still had it, I was like, B movie was on. I was like, okay, what's the fucking big deal about B movie? So I watched the B movie. Why?
You sent me the apology or the fact, the article about Jerry Seinfeld apologizing.
He apologized for the B movie. Years too late. A lot. Yeah. Years too late. Still, I'm like, but I can't believe it was this premiered at a festival.
Yeah. It premiered at a festival.
At a festival where, you know, the artsier films happen. Like more like shit like Minari happen at those festivals, not
not B movie.
Not Renee Zellweger voicing a woman that's in love with a bee.
You coming?
Got everything?
Yeah. Oh man. When her boyfriend's like,
it's a bee.
All the memes about like his face, like I get it now. We are him.
Yeah. That wasn't jealousy. That was confusion and disgust.
Yes, that was like, I'm concerned for your well-being, and I don't know how to help you.
Yeah.
except just look at you like
Why?
the Tom meme.
Like, it's just
Get
B
him.
movie, man.
Yes. Well, whoever has not watched B movie, I don't know if I would recommend.
I don't
Yeah.
watch it for the lulz. Just
Yes.
watch it responsibly.
Yes.
Because the
okay.
movie itself was irresponsible.
Yes. Liz. Oh my God. Yeah. After Liz, Amanda, and then Chanel, they had a review on B movie, and that's what she said. She was like, "This movie is irresponsible." I'm like, "You're right, though."
It's true.
Like, yes, this relationship that is on screen between these two characters, it's like incredibly inappropriate.
They could have gotten away with them being buds, but like they had that scene of them at the park on a picnic.
Yes.
I'm like, was this necessary? Sir? Hello? Jerry! Jerry!
And then
B movies. I hate watch cringe movie. Yes. So was Twilight.
At the end where he convinces her to steal a Rose Parade float. I was like, I know it's ridiculous, and it's like sometimes super ridiculous is funny. And this time I was like, you really convinced a human to
commit a felony?
They just went with it.
To commit a felony.
And there it went.
Yeah.
Yes, to commit a felony and to hijack an airplane. And the
bees hijacked the airplane.
Yes, and then they landed, and then there was the yellow and the blue.
Oh yeah, when they were like forming like directional arrows. Oh, and they were trying to land the plane, but they're bees.
Yeah. This is really happening. Who animated? Who okayed this?
I know.
Who watched it?
And the whole thing with like Ray Liotta. Like Ray Liotta's just there as himself.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay, I guess.
Just. But yeah, those are some of our thoughts on B movie.
That's B movie. Okay.
King. That's all you need.
I'm like, why is this movie like the premise of it, like in the within the first half of it, not the first half, but like the first 10 minutes of it was just like, whatever. Yes. He's just a bee trying to do bee things, and he wants to do other bee things, and then it took a turn, and then another turn.
Took a hard left, and then another left. Yeah. And then when SpongeBob, when they would go to rock bottom and they're like, yeah.
It just like dropped immediately, and now we're in hell.
Yes. Now
we're in.
Yeah. Now.
Hell.
Oh, why did you say so? Next bus leaves in 5 seconds.